So a few people have expressed interest in why I cross my jib sheets over the top of the cabin top. So I thought I'd put together a little video explaining how it works and why I do it. Can't take full credit for this. I stole it off of a YouTube video that I found that I will link in the description. So this is the simple arrangement. I just cross over the top. I don't even bother wrapping it around the winch. I have to wrap it this way on the port side so it lines up with the cam cleat. The only downside to this arrangement is the hatch has to be pushed all the way in. If it doesn't, the ropes have a tendency to pinch when they get tight. And the other downside is they're wearing out the wooden combing there. I have to figure out a solution to that problem. So the advantage is pretty obvious. It allows me to tighten the jib sheet once I've shifted my position and I'm on the windward side. So I'm on the uphill side. It's just easier when you're soloing to do it that way. The other advantage to this system is not having to use the winches. I can use a bowstring effort like this. Just pull on it, you have a mechanical advantage. So here's another example of me using the bowstring method to tighten up the jib sheet. I realize I have the advantage of a really small jib. This might not work very well if you've got a big Genoa working or something like that. So here's a third example. One thing you might have noticed is my use of the tiller clutch makes things so much easier. There it is there. It allows me to have two hands, take my hand off the tiller so I can use two hands to use the bowstring method. I love that thing. So here's some footage of me short tacking up the Snohomish River. Just to give you a couple examples all in a row of me doing it. I'm going upwind, so you're not going to see a lot of tiller clutch action. Little snafu here, the sheet got stuck in the clam cleat. I decided to stall a little bit here to let that motorboat cross in front of me. And then released it and tightened it and got on my way. So going upwind with plenty of wind like this, the process is pretty easy. I just release it and tighten it as the sail comes through the wind and it's flogging, so it's super easy to tighten it up tight. In lighter wind, sometimes I'll hang on and not release the jib sheet so soon, come through, backwind the jib, and then tighten it afterwards. But in this case, I'm taking advantage of the luff just to tighten it as tight as I can get it. As I mentioned in the beginning, I got this idea from a YouTube video that I've linked in the description there. It's pretty cool. He's got winches on the sides of the cockpit, so it's a little bit more complex, much bigger bowstring method, but he handles it pretty nicely.